Okay, let's get it right into the Big 12 bowl picks here. I'm CVB. This is Kenny G. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Consider joining the channel as well. Let's take a look at all the Big 12 bowl games here for this year. There's already been one that's happened. I'll pull it up
And
here.
we predicted this. We actually predicted the outcome of
Yeah,
this
we both
game.
picked West Virginia to lose.
Yep.
I think by more than that, but they ended up losing 42-37 in the Frisco Bowl. I mean, we both picked it, and then they lost their quarterback who's going to the NFL as a wide receiver. And then they also have a new head coach, Rich Rodriguez. Kenny, anything you want to say about the Mountaineers losing to the Memphis Tigers?
You need to get better. Just get better. West Virginia has been lackluster. And I hope with this new coaching hire, you guys get better. Okay. You need to elevate the Big 12. We're looking really bad right now. And the only way that we look better is if West Virginia looks better, along with other teams too, but starts with them. When we play these non-con games, we got to win them. It's the only way we're going to get respect. So I just want to see West Virginia get better. I hated seeing them be basically over the last several years be pretty much the gatekeepers. They would lose to the people they were supposed to lose to, and they would win against people they were supposed to win against, and they just never ever had an upset any time ever under Neil Brown. So with this new coach, hopefully things change. But as of right now, Memphis, congratulations, you guys. Definitely. I mean, there was no way West Virginia was winning this game. You don't even have a coach there. So, yeah.
Okay, let's move on here. We just got done talking about it on our main podcast here. This is the score prediction provided by collegefootballinsiders.com. They have K-State winning 64% of the time with a projected score of 28-24. You look at the offensive and defensive efficiencies and net field position, all of that. You want blue, specifically dark blue. We'll pull up each one of these for every single Big 12 game. When we decided on our picks here, I had K-State winning 45-17, even though K-State is only favored by 7 here on a spread and then 4 in the other spread we just got done talking about. I just don't see how K-State doesn't dominate this game. I have I have Jace Brown, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards receiving. Defensively, Marquise Siegel with a pick 6. Kenny, what was your score prediction again in hot takes?
Dude, the disrespect, man. ESPN just needs to get their head out of their ass. I mean, seriously, the Big 10 is not as good as you think it is. It's just unbelievable. Whatever, dude. My score prediction, my hot take, my score prediction was K-State was going to get 38, Rutgers was going to get 17. And my hot takes were that Avery Johnson was going to have 4 passing touchdowns, breaking the record. He only needs 3 to break the record, honestly. But I think he's going to get 4 passing touchdowns and throw for over 300 yards. And I think Brandon Mott is going to force a fumble and turnover. So I'd love to see it.
K-State's going to look good doing it in those alternate uniforms, baby.
Oh, yeah, baby.
White pants,
the white, purple, white.
Ooh-wee. Moving on. Texas Tech versus Arkansas in the Liberty Bowl on Friday. Here is the graphic, again, provided by collegefootballinsiders.com. It has, oh man, this is really close, dude. It has 51% to 49% with a projected score of basically, what is that, 30-30? 30-29? It's not even 1 point, dude. Not even 1 point.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But the spread on ESPN Bet has Arkansas as a 1.5 point favorite. I'm not picking SEC in this game. I gotta go Big 12. I do. I think Baron Morton's pretty good. I think Taj Brooks is amazing. I got Texas Tech winning even higher than that. I got Texas Tech winning. I mean, remember, Arkansas lost to Oklahoma State. So I got Texas Tech winning 48-42.
Let's not forget that Arkansas lost to a 0-9 Oklahoma State team. They lost to them. in their non-conference game. How do you lose to an 0-9 Oklahoma State team? My God. Yeah, that I want to. Yeah, yeah. So Texas Tech is going to win this game. If you haven't watched any Texas Tech games, they like to score a lot. They will put up the freaking points. So, and it might be high scoring on the other end too, because their defense is kind of non-existent. But still, Taj Brooks, like you said, the dude is an absolute beast. And if he's playing in this game, which that's awesome that he is, because other than DJ Giddens, I would put Taj Brooks as like the other back in this league that is comparable. I mean, RJ Harvey is just a different kind of runner, but Taj Brooks and DJ were like almost identical in how they like to run the ball. So if he's in this game, oh my God. Yeah, Texas Tech's going to win. We're going to go, let's go 38. Let's go 38-24. Texas Tech wins, beating the SEC.
And it looks like Taj Brooks is going to play in this bowl game. So he has not said he isn't. So that's awesome. The Pigs are going to have a tough time with Taj Brooks for sure. Moving on. Saturday. Saturday is a big day in college football. It really is. My sister's birthday. Shout out to Heather. Big birthday for my sister. If you know, you know. TCU versus Louisiana. I mean, here's a graphic. They have them winning 76% of the time with a projected score of 35-26. Essentially, you want blue, specifically dark blue. There's a lot of red for the Raging Cajuns from Louisiana, formerly Louisiana Lafayette. I don't see TCU getting up for this game, but I still think they're significantly better. I got TCU winning something like 45-28, covering the spread, but not looking like amazing doing it because their defense, I don't feel like their defense has been that good all year, honestly. But they're right in the middle of the pack, man. They're 8-4, and I think they went 6-3 in the Big 12. So,
TCU really turned their season around. They had a rough intro to the year, but man, they really turned it around. They were kind of on the receiving end of they had games where they were like down or something in like the 35 range. They lost to UCF, but then like they had another game where they did the reverse. That was kind of cool. I think TCU is going to dismantle this Louisiana team. I think both. Where is this located at? It's in Texas, or is it New Mexico?
New Mexico Bowl. New Mexico Bowl. I didn't mention that earlier. Sorry. Saturday, 11 or 1 p.m.
How did they end up in the New Mexico Bowl? Oh God. Okay. Well,
small fan base, only 11,000 students.
Yeah. I don't know how many people are going to show up to this game. Okay. So TCU, I'll give them a 2 touchdown lead. I'll 35-21.
All that needs to be said there. This is a big game on ABC on Saturday. Essentially a home game for Miami. Miami versus Iowa State in a Pop-Tarts Bowl. I love me some Pop-Tarts. Shout out to Chocolate Fudge Pop-Tarts. Here is the graphic again by College Football Insiders. They have Miami winning 63% of the time with a projected score of 32-28. That's actually a pretty good score. Yeah. Man, there's a lot of blue for Miami. This is a home game. It's in Orlando. Obviously, they're from Miami. Kenny, what do you got? I'll go second.
Yeah, like you said it right there. I mean, they're literally playing in their backyard. Miami is going to have a massive advantage over Iowa State. And quite frankly, honestly, Iowa State looked bad, dude. They looked bad against Arizona State. Bad. They got their butts handed to them. That was like one of the worst Big 12 championship performances I've seen in a minute. So, I'm going to go Miami here. And I don't even think it's going to be close. I think Cam Ward is going to be he's going to be putting on him, dude. I mean, he was a Heisman finalist, and he was a Heisman finalist for a reason. I mean, the dude has a freaking arm. Their offense is lethal. It's probably one of the best offenses in the country. So I'm going to say Iowa State doesn't even break. I don't think they even break 20, dude. I don't even think they break 20. I think they go. Let's go 19 for Iowa State. Miami 38.
Kenny, I love you, but you're wrong. Miami's defense is trash. It really is. I mean, they give up 30 or 40 almost every single game this year. I know Iowa State played really bad in a Big 12 championship game. They did. They looked awful. They got boat raced, right? But I still think they're going to put up a fight in this game. I do. And I'm going to go the other way. I think that Miami's not going to be up for this game. I know it's a home game for them. I know that. I don't see them getting up for measly Iowa State. And I think Iowa State fans are going to be pretty excited for this. I know Cam Ward's really good. Heisman finalist, like you said. I think Iowa State pulls the upset here, dude. And like I said, I think Miami's defense is really bad. I think they gave up, I mean, I'd have to look, but I think they gave up 30 plus in almost every game. I have Iowa State winning 35 to 31.
That's crazy, man.
Shout out Cyclone Nation. Big 12.
That's crazy.
I
don't
can't
know.
pick against the Big 12. I can't.
Oh, I definitely can. I could definitely pick. I mean, if the game tells me, and look, Miami, you got to look at the intangibles. They're at home. They're gonna have a crowd advantage, dude. I just feel like
Miami fans are pretty not the best right now. Like they haven't had a full stadium for years. Ever since they left the Orange Bowl, man, they've not had the best home crowd. Moving on.
All right.
Probably the biggest Big 12 football bowl game outside of the CFPs. This is huge, dude. This is huge. BYU versus Colorado.
Dude, I'm picking against the Big 12 here. I'm picking against the Big 12 here.
Me too. Jake Retzloff versus Shadur Sanders, Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner. Shout out Travis Hunter. That dude's a baller. He can do anything he wants, man. Winning the Heisman, throwing down dunks between the legs. That dude's insane.
Throwing down dunks between the legs, marrying a gold digging. Sorry.
Lil Bow Wow tried to tell him to get rid of her, man. Lil Bow Wow. I don't know if you guys saw that article. He said, get rid of her, dude. Kick her to the curb.
Little Bow Wow. Little Bow Wow gets a shout out on the KSU Nation.
Bow Wow, dude, for real. What do you got? Hold on. Wait. Sorry. Here's the graphic. This is the efficiency offense and defense. They have BYU winning 52% of the time with a projected score of 27, almost 27 and 27. Essentially a 1 point difference here. Kenny?
Dude,
what's your score prediction? Who you got winning?
It's going to be lit, dude. This is going to be so big. Oh, man. This is going to be tough, dude. This is going to be tough because Colorado fans and BYU fans have lit up this chat like throughout the entire season. And honestly, Shadur, he's playing in this game. Travis Hunter is playing in this game. Oh my God. Is the BYU sauce gone? That's all I need to. I want to know. Is it gone? Is the magic gone because the season's over? Does that mean the magic's over? I don't know, man.
It's gonna be a home game for BYU because BYU fans are gonna bring it, dude. Those fans travel. A lot of Colorado fans there as well. 64,000 strong, full stadium. It's gonna probably be 70 to 75% BYU. I
kind of don't want to go first here, because
I'll go first,
dude. Colorado. Let's remind people. Colorado beat Oklahoma State 52-0 in their last game.
They did. They look.
It is Oklahoma State, but my God, 52-0, and BYU.
How could you pick against a Heisman Trophy winner, man? How could you pick against them?
They lost their last two games. BYU's on the downward trend, and yeah, like you just said, dude. They trashed Oklahoma State their last game, and then also Travis Hunter wins the Heisman, dude. The momentum is like going in the opposite direction when it comes to I don't know how you do this. Yeah, it's literally going in the opposite direction for these teams. Go ahead, Steve. You go first. I can't go first on this.
How can you pick against Colorado, man? They have a quarterback with basically 4,000 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, like 7th or 8th in the Heisman Trophy ratings. They have the Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter, 14 touchdowns, 1,100 yards, 4 interceptions on defense. I don't know how you can pick against Colorado in this game, man. I really don't. They have Colorado favored by 5.
What are you picking there, Steve?
BYU wins this game. BYU wins this game. I think BYU is the second best team in the Big 12. I've been saying it for a while. I wanted BYU versus Arizona State in the Big 12 championship game. I think BYU's best part of their defense is their pass defense. I mean, Colorado lost at home to K-State. Colorado lost at freaking Nebraska. I mean, I know that. I mean, both of these teams lost to KU as well. One at home, one away. BYU probably should have won that game too, if not for a weird punt by Jalen Daniels. They probably win that game, go 11-1, probably meet Arizona State in the Big 12 championship game. I think BYU is really, really, really good. I have them winning. BYU Cougars winning 38-28.
Oh my God, dude.
Come at me, Brooklyn boy. Come at me, Colorado fans.
As much as I love this game, like I'm super excited to watch this game. I'm gonna love watching this game.
Oh, I'm so pumped to watch this game.
It is because this is like the Big 12 championship game that could have been if things broke a different way.
It's what you wanted, right? It's what you wanted.
I actually wanted Baylor, Arizona State, because I think that would be really, really good. Oh, dude, I don't want to pick this game. You know what, Steve? You picked BYU just to be the contrarian here. Just to be the devil's advocate. I'm going to pick Colorado to win. I'm going to go, oh my God, this is wild. I'm going to go 28-24. 28-24. I think defense is going to be a big part of this game. I think the secondary, as much as, who's the guy that, Roberts, right? The guy that Retzlaff likes to throw to?
Yep.
I think Travis is going to be on him. I don't know, man. This is a really hard game to pick because it could go either way. And honestly, I kind of want to just do like a 1-point game. BYU has won a lot of those, so I'm going to go. You know what? I'll go 27-28, Colorado.
Dude, you essentially went this exact score.
Oh, I did. I totally forgot.
That's amazing, dude. That's almost, I mean, they had BYU winning, but essentially that score. So that's amazing. I'm going to Cosmo, man. I'm going to Cosmo. 38-28, man. This will be a good game. I'm excited to watch it. I really am.
You're
I'm
picking
hanging out with my
Chip.
sister on her birthday. Shout out Heather. If you know, you know. Turning the I don't want to say, but it's a big one. It's a big one this weekend. But yeah, BYU, Colorado. It's a Big 12 championship game we never got. I just think BYU is the second best team in the Big 12 this season. So moving on.
Now off to the real second best team of the Big 12.
Baylor versus LSU in the Texas Bowl. College Football Insiders has LSU winning 62% of the time.
What? Oh my God.
30-26. I'm not going that way. I think Baylor's really good. I don't see LSU being excited for this game. I know Nussmeier's pretty good. I think Baylor's playing really good football. No one wants to play them right now. No one does. I got Baylor winning this game 31-24.
ESPN needs to go get their damn eyes checked and get their head shaken because they literally are in Delulu land. They're going to literally say that LSU. Oh, I guess they're not saying it. It's that the Sports Graphic or whatever is saying it because they have Baylor -1. Yeah, I think Baylor is one of the most dangerous teams right now in the Big 12 that nobody's talking about because of the rough start that they had. But that's just what it was. It is a rough start. They finished really strong. I mean, they were putting on the points like crazy in the back half. See what they did to KU, who were the giant slayers in the conference? Yeah, the best teams that we were like, oh yeah, the second best team, KU destroyed. Well, guess who destroyed KU? Baylor did. They just absolutely whipped them. So I think Baylor's going to win. With all that to be said, I think it's going to be, dude, I have Baylor going like 42 to 28.
LSU should have lost to South Carolina. They should have been 7-5 as well. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
They gave up like 40 plus at home to Alabama earlier this year. They're not as good as they had been in the past. They're not as good. They're really not. Brian Kelly's not the answer there. Moving on. I think this will be the only CFP game we pick. I think we should wait until next week to pick all of the CFP games, because I think next week we should do the breakdown of K-State beating Rutgers, and then pick all of the CFP games, because they don't start for another week or so.
Yeah.
But we are going to pick this one game, and maybe our score will change. But for the sake of picking all the Big 12 bowl games, I have to throw this in here. Arizona State versus Texas in the semifinals of the college football playoff. Peach Bowl, Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. College Football Insider says 72% of the time Texas wins this game with a projected score of 27-19, an 8-point difference there. ESPN Bet has Texas by 2 touchdowns, 14 points. Kenny, Cam Scadaboo is 5th in the Heisman race. Is he enough to beat Texas?
I mean, you're also forgetting about Sam Levitt, dude. I mean, that dude is incredible. Their defense does an amazing job as well. Texas literally had, I would say, out of all the games that just was played in the CFP, they had the worst showing. All the other favorites dominated their games. Texas did not dominate Clemson. They struggled against them. Actually struggled against them. And they haven't, like, what was their best win? Clemson? That's probably their best win, probably, of the year. Like, seriously, dude, I think Arizona State could actually, out of all the upsets, this could actually happen. Like, this could actually happen. Texas could easily overlook this team. Like, it's just whatever. Just shut down Cam Scadaboo. We'll be all right. No, I don't think so. I think Arizona State probably wins this game pretty handily. I'm not gonna pick this to be a blowout, though. I think this will be very, very close. Probably a 1-point game. Probably one of those games that comes down to the wire. Which I would love to see that. But I'm gonna go Arizona State. See, the thing about Texas is they don't allow points. Their defense is insane. And in fact, they said in the broadcast that they have not let a team score a touchdown in the fourth quarter since like October, which is wild. Like early October. I can't remember if Clemson actually did that or not. But anyway, besides the point. In regular season, that was the case. Let's go 24-21. 24-21.
Dude, you took my score prediction. That was the exact score I was going to say. So I'm just going to check mark it as well. 24-21, Arizona State wins this game. I think the Sun Devils are really good. No one's giving anyone outside of the SEC and Big Ten any love. Which shout out to Tennessee for getting their asses kicked by Ohio State. And Will Howard. Shout out Will Howard, man. Will Howard, dude, getting that win, getting to play in the Rose Bowl, beating the ass that is Tennessee. Dude, heck yeah, love that. But back to this. Big 12 is going to win this game. I think Arizona State's really good. I agree with you. Texas has not looked very good basically all season. They really haven't beat anyone good outside of Clemson, I guess. And even that, I mean, they struggled with that. I mean, if Clemson could run the ball at all, they'd probably win that game. And you know who can run the ball? Arizona State.
Yeah.
So,
very good.
This would be a little bit different. We'll go 27-21, Arizona State.
Oh
I
my
think Cam
God.
Skadaboo is going to have over 150 rushing yards. I think Sam Levitt is going to throw for a couple touchdowns. I think he's really good. I think Texas is way overrated. Big 12 is finally going to get some love in this game. Arizona State, fear the fork. Hashtag fear the fork. Arizona State beats Texas's butt, which is what we want, considering Texas left the Big 12. So
yeah, there's so much that goes into this. I think I touched on it before with the current Big 12 champion going against the previous Big 12 champion. For those who say that, the Texas Longhorns, they ran the Big 12. No, they didn't. They in the last 14 years, they won one Big 12 championship, and that was last year. OU ran the Big 12 when they were in this conference. So Texas, the only thing they got going for them is that their stadium holds over 100,000 people. They have a lot of money. They've got a big school. But guess what? Arizona also has a big school with lots of people. And a lot of podcasts have said that the Arizona State is a sleeping giant. It took them a little bit to get rolling with their new coach, Kenny Dillingham, by the way, best name for a coach, period. And
way better than Steve Sarkisian, right? Way better.
Yeah. Kenny G. I mean, come on now. But yeah, so I'm gonna be rooting for the Big 12 here. Arizona State, what an amazing season they had. Having them play Texas in Georgia, by the way, which Texas just lost to Georgia in Georgia. So this will be good, man. I'm going to be pumped. I'm going to be pumped to see this. Hopefully some of that bad juju that was left on the field remains there.
I do agree. Kenny's way better name, Steve. Way better name than Steve. I will say that. But that's the Big 12 bowl picks here for 2024.